dead man. Another nail in my coffin, another nail for me. I gotta look pretty when I go down. Another nail in my coffin, can't you spare one more? I gotta look pretty when I'm knocking down heaven's door. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man. My cigarette. You ever seen a dead man talking? No, you haven't seen one yet. I'm a dead man walking, 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 I'm a dead man. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. No one seemed to notice as I stared. I went down to that river to wash my sins away. I was thinking of you in that wedding gown. I went down to that water to wash my sins away. The world faded away as I went down, 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 down. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man walking, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking.
Welcome back to another episode of the DeltaBB Unfiltered. Tonight I have with me, what's going on South Coast Ace? Tonight I have with me, Timmmmmy!
What's up, man?
Glad to have you on, bud. You've actually been requested. Hang on, fixing my computer screen. You've been requested to be on this podcast, that you were the perfect fit to throw down with the DeltaBB himself, like individually. So apparently, you know, you already know how I roll. You know, we have 3 drunks in a bottle. You know, I have the DeltaBB Unfiltered, and you know, also run the Squadcast. So you're an avid viewer of mine.
Oh yeah, I watched. I've been catching up on the 2 drunks, which is now 3 drunks in a bottle, and then I'm starting to catch up here on BB Unfiltered. So becoming more of a top fan, you know.
So have you watched some of the Squadcast?
I think I've watched a couple of them. just kind of on at work, kind of in the background.
Going on, Shadows Gaming. Glad that you're here and watching tonight. Appreciate it, bud. Man, we're gonna dive right on in. I gave you a hint on a topic that we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna hit it first, and then we're just gonna move into like fucking general conversation, and me and you are gonna fucking bullshit for the next hour and a half, somewhere around there. Like,
no.
we can bullshit for that fucking long. Like, bro, you're fucking family, and you know that shit. Like, we can fucking just talk about nothing, and it'd be something.
I think we bullshitted for longer.
Yeah, we have. Decoy and DA, more like 3.5 drunks in a bottle. Fucking, you know what? Hey, you're drinking Busch Light. Cheers to you. Let's go ahead and have a cheers to that shit.
Cheers, bro.
The DeltaBB Unfiltered is not a normal drinking podcast, but fuck it. Once you start grilling, bro, you know how that shit goes. Start grilling, you gotta have some beer with that grilling.
Hell yeah.
So there's a ship that recently went down in Sicily, Italy. And they say that it was hit by a hurricane. Hurricane is what it's actually called, or a metacane is what it's actually called. And it was said to have been hit by a water spout, and that water spout is what knocked it over on its side. Let's talk about some of those fucking people that were on that ship. So there were 22 people on side of that ship at one time, and all the crew but the chef lived. The chef was found deceased. And then you get into, so that's 12 crew, 10 guests, 22 people. 6 of that 10 went missing. And they have recovered all bodies. Only the wife of the guest lived. Her husband was a multimillionaire and owned a company in London. And he sold out in 1996. And was in some legal troubles here recently. Since about 2012, he's been in some legal issues. Well, why is only the wife the only survivor? Also, something that was brought up in that is that the guests were at the bottom of the yacht. I thought the crew lived in the bottom of a yacht.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm fixing to like twist your brain. Like, you looked it up, but I'm fixing to throw some shit at you. I thought the crew lived at the bottom of a yacht.
Yeah, there's a crew deck. Typically, it's kind of separated off to keep the flow of things.
And is it not normally at the bottom?
It's usually the lower tier, from what I believe.
Why was the family at the bottom of the yacht? Alright, something else that was brought up is that they knew that a metacane was happening. Why were they anchored? That captain should have raised that anchor and had been sailing within the rough tide. Why were you anchored? You're susceptible to a rollover being anchored. Why was that yacht anchored?
I know there's a lot of controversy on why they didn't just head out to sea right before that.
Why were all of your windows and holes and all of that? Why was all of that open? Now they say that it was because that the guest requested all of that to be open because it was a cool night and they wanted a draft, and that's why they took on water. cool. It's a fucking Medicaid. like you knew the storm was fucking coming. There were fishermen that did not go out to fucking sea that night because they knew the Medicaid was coming. Why would that yacht anchor? Why would that yacht open its hatches and let water in? And then miraculously, a water spout comes on top of it and knocks it over to its side. Within all of that, the guy that was in legal troubles, who is a multimillionaire, I think he might have been a billionaire, died. He was one of the bodies that was recovered. Why did the rich people die? Why did all of the crew survive? So you're in the middle of a Medicaid. So I'm asking you multiple questions here. Why was it that you're in the middle of a Medicaid and most ships have a emergency response area? So if they're in the middle of some really rough seas and stuff, they say, okay, we're going to meet at this vantage point. Why weren't they at that vantage point in the middle of all of this? Why were they inside of their bunks and they all died a horrific death and passed away? Why?
Well, you got two options. Either you got people that don't know what they're doing and just trying to put people at risk. Human error is always a factor in these things.
This Medicaid was known. It was almost like a hurricane warning. It was known days before that a Medicaid was coming towards. So you can't give neglect on the crew side. You can't really give neglect on that. They knew about it.
You can for pompous rich assholes that don't really give a shit.
Is there a reason that guy died?
Or, with the legal issues that guy was facing, I believe it was taxes?
It was it was a lot of taxes and stuff of that nature. Yeah, it was definitely money related of why he was going through his legal troubles.
So either he really pissed somebody off, or the CIA is getting really good at covering this shit up.
It was in Italy, so CIA had nothing to do with it. USA had nothing to do with this.
CIA operates on foreign lands, man. They can't operate on home.
I mean,
he had to piss somebody off. If it wasn't a fluke, man, he had to have pissed someone off, because I believe he was starting to get let go of those charges.
So did they have to let a few of the passengers live? His wife was one of 10 that survived. 6 of them died. 6 of the 10 died.
All probably just collateral damage at that point.
Hold on. Not 6. So, let me do some basic math here, because apparently 8. So 4 of the passengers lived. 11 of the crew lived. You gotta kill one crew member off.
But why the chef, though?
Yeah, you just have to pick one. You have to pick one. In a conspiracy theory, you have to pick one to die.
Well, there's always collateral damage. You can't make it look too suspicious.
Exactly, collateral damage. You have to have at least one of the crew die. But let's kill off the majority of the crew, or of the passengers. Over half of the passengers are dead. So if they're all at the bottom of the ship, think about this. If they're all at the bottom of the ship, how did they not all survive and some of them live?
Well, that's kind of difficult. So depending on where they were at, it's different if they were all in the same room. You have, with how the ship is and with how the exits are, you have your different distances to get out, your emergency evacuation points. So you're pretty much, it all depends on where you're at. If you're closest to an exit point you're closer to the, or you're further away from where the water's going to be at. Water goes to the lowest point, path of least resistance. So it's going to go to the lowest point first. So, I mean, theoretically, it would be, if you're closer to that point to where you can swim out or climb out, you're going to survive faster than, the guy stuck at the bottom.
From the pictures and stuff that I've seen, and I'll share my screen, but from the pictures that I've seen, that yacht was fairly close to port. It was fairly close to the port. It's not like it was like way out in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea or whatever.
Well, there was one news broadcast. I can't remember exactly who it was, if it was NBC or what, but they showed a vague image of the yacht for 5 seconds, saying, "Oh, you can see it start sinking." And there's a lot of people on there no, it was kind of a lot closer to the shore than that.
So there's a lot of people too that say they claim there's certain news outlets that claim that it sank in seconds, but the owner of the yacht claims that it would have taken about 6 minutes for that ship to sink. In the conditions that it was inside of, taking on water and taking everything into accountability, it would have taken about 6 minutes for that ship to sink. And they claim that it only took seconds. There's sources that claim it took seconds for that ship to hit the bottom. At 165 foot, I think is what they claim that it sank. 165 feet is where that ship dropped. And it took seconds for it to reach 165 feet.
You gotta have a lot of open air, or you have to have a lot of open space for that air to escape. Which is
where they claim all the hatches and stuff being open, which still blows my mind. Reading on this all week long, reading on this since it happened. You knew a Medicaine was coming. Why were all the hatches and swim dock and all of that? Why was all of that open in the first place? Are we just appeasing somebody, or are we taking somebody out? Because if you're taking somebody out, bro, you did a fucking damn fine job, because dude's gone. And his wife is a really, really rich fucking lady right now. Richer than she was before this fucking ship sank.
Maybe she took the plea deal.
You know what? Let's talk about the let's talk about the Trump assassination attempt. Man, I want to know your thoughts of that. I'm not going to ask any questions. I want to hear your direct thoughts of what you think happened inside of that. I don't care to hear how you're going to vote or any of that. I could give a fuck less of how you're going to vote. I know. So, I'm going to make it funny real quick before you say it. I know what I'm voting, and I'm writing in fucking Joe Biden. I'm writing him in. He automatically, I'm just gonna handwrite Joe fucking Biden, because it's been comical, and I want to see another 4 years because it's comical. So I just want to see it again.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. Totally a good vote, my man.
It's borderline elderly abuse.
That's assault, bro. Come on.
It just about is. But his fucking family did it to him, you know what I mean?
So, honestly, I'm not biased on either side or the other. I think there was a lot of factors that went into the Trump assassination attempt that I don't understand why several people pointed out to the police department or sheriff's department that was on duty to begin with. They pointed out a guy climbing up onto a roof with a rifle. He didn't have a carry bag, didn't have anything to hide it or conceal it.
He did say rough, like he's a fucking northerner. This motherfucker is from the goddamn deep south, but... Oh, hey! Shadows! Take care of it. Get him gone. Get him gone. Ban that motherfucker and take that out of my goddamn chat. Hunter, I don't care. Nothing. Hunter, if you're watching the shit, someone moderate that motherfucker out. And I comment in the fucking chat that you took him out. I want him gone.
I have no idea. That didn't even come through for me.
I want him fucking gone. Take him out of the fucking chat.
No.
I want him fucking gone. Moderate it out of my fucking chat immediately.
Oh. He's definitely...
If somebody doesn't do it, I'm about to fucking do it. We have fucking 5 viewers. I know I have a moderator. Ace, Shadows, Decoy, somebody. Take him out of the fucking chat. Thank you. God damn.
That was somebody that his uncle was very inappropriate to.
This guy is a fucking problem, and catch you later, bro. Fucking A. Who took him out? I want to know who the fuck took him out. Which one of the mods took him out? I thought that we re-blocked him not too long ago on the fucking... I thought we just recently re-blocked him.
It might be a different profile.
It was who you thought it was, Hunter. Yeah, it was who you fucking thought it was.
Is he a local?
Thank you, Decoy NDA. I appreciate it. No, he's not a fucking local. Gosh, damn. I hate that. Like, I almost want a moderator in my chat, like, live with me at all times. Like, that's how bad some of this shit gets. Like,
if I was any good with computers, man, I'd be on there.
They have a delay. So, any of the moderators that we have, South Coast Ace is a moderator, Decoy NDA is a moderator, Shadows Gaming. Fucking take him out again. Gosh, fucking damn. Take him out again. Take him out again. He has multiple fucking accounts at this point. So he was blocked.
Yeah, he set up a different account.
He just logged into a fucking other account.
Yeah, he's out again.
Fucking kidding me. I didn't even read the message that time. Thank you, Decoy. God, so we have moderators. Decoy NDA, South Coast Ace, they're managing mods. Shadows Gaming owns a portion of the DeltaBB. Hunter owns a portion of the DeltaBB. They can literally shut down a live stream at any point. I have those guys set up to where if I go too far and I need to be shut down, they can shut me down. Just so that, like, you know how that works. I hate to fucking do it on a live stream. Let everyone know who to look out for.
Oh, you good, man. It happens. There's trolls everywhere.
But for me to have to fucking yell out, fucking take them down, like, shit, it's bad. I've been dealing with this dude. This will tell you, I hate to take away from what we were talking about, but we've been dealing with this guy for over a year now. And comments the same thing. So you're a part of the squad, and you've seen how it's locked down and you can only join certain chats, right?
Yeah.
Fucking take him down again. Fucking take him down again.
What'd you do to this guy?
We had our... So, I'm telling you about the squad. We have it locked down now to where it's VC only, and you had to be a part of our squad cast, and the DeltaBB Unfiltered, where you're at tonight, and Three Drunks in a Bottle, where you've also been. We used to game. What's up, Philip? We used to have it open to where when we were gaming and you could join us on certain games, we would throw down the Discord. And that's what we wanted. We wanted people to join. Well, we had this bad guy join one night that just completely was just horrible, said horrible things, and we said, bro, you're out. Like, we're done. Well, okay, you know what? This is great. We're gonna switch over to, I guess, another conversation. We're not gonna fucking continue the Trump conversation, as if I lead this shit. We're gonna switch over to. Have you ever had a fucked up fucking teacher that said some fucking things that probably they shouldn't have and they should have been fired for? If you have, Zach posts, what's up, bro? I have begun to think that this guy, Zach, and any of my moderators can back this up. It's not really a question for you, Timmmmmy.
I'm here for the ride, baby.
I just popped my collar.
Pop your collar on me. I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt looking like a hillbilly.
So, you ever had this guy right here? I was straight up about to talk like I was there. Delta fucking moderate his goddamn ass out again. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I'm about to ignore it.
He's out.
Fucking leave it. Fucking leave it. He starts saying the N-word again, moderate his ass out. Let him fucking troll the chat, and I'll take care of it later. Oh,
your moderators are here now, so just let them fucking rock on.
All of my moderators are here. Shadows Gaming, hop in live VC, please.
I will say though, people like that, man, they're just looking for attention.
Or Decoy and DA, hop in live VC so you have it live, and just deafen up, or mute, not deafen, mute.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I can't see
one of my mods just hop in VC and mute up.
Because I can't see the actual chat that's coming through the live.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch it.
Yeah.
I want one of my moderators inside of this VC though. I'll wait on one of the moderators before we continue. One of you, I don't care which one of you. Hop in VC and just mute up. Fucking A, dude. I appreciate that, Decoy. Shadows, I know you're actually. Hold on. Alright, there's Shadows Gaming. Appreciate it, Shadows. Just fucking I hope you're watching. Shadows, before you mute up, are you watching? Now you'll be able to see here. You can unmute for a sec. Moderate him out again. Moderate him out again, Shadows. Unmute. Go ahead and unmute, Shadows. So when I tell you moderate, you can tell me it's done. Fucking A, bro. Shadows, you there?
Yep.
Fuck. What's going on with this fucking guy tonight?
He needs to be reported to his school.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to fucking talk about. Anyways, so this guy, this guy, we invited him to join a game. He joined us on Among Us. He was talking outrageously. Fucking, you didn't really miss anything. Zach Post is back, South Coast Ace. That's who's back. That's what you missed. Fucking Zach is back, and he has about 1 million accounts tonight, apparently. Shadows can fucking vouch for that. They have banned about 5 of them so far. It's outrageous. Who the fuck has 5 accounts on standby?
Meticulously planning people.
Dude
He
has
just
not,
wants attention,
dude
though, man.
Has
That's
not,
all he wants.
Dude has not rated anything in a minute. Anyways,
No,
he started rating live streams and fucking caused a big, huge thing. We looked him up. He's a fucking school teacher. We looked up the school. He gave everything. We know where the fuck he's at. And I refused to report him up until now. Like, it's getting to that point. Refused to report him because I was like, anyone could have created a name under him. Anybody could have created a name under this guy. But bro. Bro. You're fucking done. I'm done with it. You got a moderator in my fucking... Like, he's watching... This is bad. I have to have a moderator in a fucking chat. This is bad. That I can't have one-on-one time with you, Timmy. That I have to have a top moderator inside of this fucking chat. Are you fucking kidding me? How's your night, Shadows Gaming?
Could be better.
Shadows, this is Timmy. Timmy, this is Shadows. Y'all haven't met.
It's a go, considering that we have to deal with him now.
Shadows watches just about every single live stream that I have. He's in the position he's at for a fucking reason. And this right here is why. Because if DeltaBB comes screaming, he knows there's a fucking problem. Fucking A. Fucking A.
You want to keep going on the Trump thing?
Alright, let's continue back with the Trump thing. I feel a little more comfortable having Shadows here. I feel more comfortable Shadows watching it live. Shadows
What's up,
will
Ace?
hear me scream.
How you doing, man?
Ace would have been here if Shadows couldn't have been. Steve probably was ready to hit that hopping VC button in Discord.
Yo, Lip was trying to fucking yell to his phone.
Bro. I'll never tell you, you don't fuck with my live streams. Like, that's... You'll get moderated out real fucking quick. Fucking hey, he has me fucking pissed, dude.
Hey, man, like I said, dude, people like that, they're just looking for attention, man. Fuck him. He can do whatever in the chat. We got a moderator now. All shit's gonna be null and void anyway. It really don't matter.
Tell your side of the Trump situation.
Yeah, I'm just confused. You know, I'll pick up where I let. Well, I'll back up just because it's been a bit of an event here.
Kicking from FRP. Somebody kicking from Freedom fucking Roleplay. Somebody kicking. We got 2 moderators in here now. Fucking someone kicking from fucking Freedom.
Hey, yo, it's Decoy. What's up, my dude? But anyway.
Hello all.
It's,
How the fuck are we getting rated in fucking Freedom Roleplay?
Your live stream showing the other 2. But you probably can't help.
I know how we're getting rated in freaking Freedom Roleplay.
Well, he can try all he wants now. He ain't gonna get nowhere.
Delete my invitation invite, please. Somebody, delete my invitation invite.
I don't think he liked your Biden comment.
It was funny. I don't care what you say. I'm penciling that motherfucker in. He deserves to be president for a second term.
Yeah, he's gotta be now.
Damn it, bro. Damn Trump supporters. Anyways, continue. Now we have 2 moderators inside of this fucking chat. Fucking go, bro. Ace, you want to join the fucking chat? Let's add 3 moderators into here. This is fucking horrible. I've never had to add moderators into the DeltaBB Unfiltered. What's going on, Decoy NDA? Decoy NDA, this is Tim. Tim, this is Decoy NDA.
Hey, Tim.
How you doing, bro?
Doing good, doing good. A little busy tonight. A little busy, I'll say that.
Well, I'm just glad it's not me spamming the chat. It's keeping you guys busy. Oh, shit. Who we get?
There we go. South Coast Ace. South Coast Ace. This is Tim.
Oh, what's up, Ace? How you doing, bro?
What's up?
Shit.
We got 3 fucking moderators in this fucking chat. All we're missing is Hunter, and we could have a fucking show.
Yeah, really.
Yo, get Philip in here.
Hey, Philip doesn't have Discord as far as I know. If he does have Discord, he's not in the squad. It's almost going to be a requirement for him to be in the squad. We'll work on that. But let's continue the fucking conversation. We've got 3 fucking moderators in this fucking chat that are going to sit in here until this fucking podcast ends. Fucking, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, fuck you, Hunter. No.
I appreciate you guys for being inside of this chat right now. I know all 3 of you are being quiet, but
I take my job here very seriously.
Oh shit!
Ace,
I'm hiding your stapler in some fucking Jello, bro.
Hey, Ace, you're him, ain't you?
How'd you know?
Oh,
Wild.
yeah. Bro, fucking 5 accounts. Fucking 6 accounts. How many of the fucking accounts does this motherfucker have? God.
Oh my god.
Well, let's put this way.
Shadows,
That's a brand new Discord account he logged in under.
Shadows, go count how many fucking bans he has. Because you can do that on my fucking channel because of the rights you have. Go fucking count how many bans that motherfucker has. Let's see how many he's up to tonight. And get back with me. Anyways, back to the Trump situation.
Shit, we're gonna go here. Maybe we'll get raided by someone else. Anyway, the one thing I didn't understand with all that, you got people pointing it out that he's climbing up on a roof with a rifle in a very well secured area, less than, I think it was like 150 yards or some shit. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me how nobody reacted quicker. Like, that was somebody not... I'm not saying that it was staged either, because it's hard to hit somebody on the ear and not try to kill them.
So with the ear thing, if he would not have turned his head towards the or away from the teleprompter, he would have been potentially killed.
No, absolutely. That was going through his fucking frontal lobe. That shit would have hit him right in the head. There's no doubts about it.
5 accounts.
He happened to move at such a perfect moment.
5 accounts. Sorry to interrupt you again. 5 accounts.
5?
With one that is assumed that is his. 5 accounts. So there's his original account. So there's 6 total, Shadows. You can talk. You don't have to put it in chat. There's 6 total or just 5 total?
5 accounts that's under his name, and I assume the other one is his.
Probably. Fucking A. Bring my fucking team back. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Bring my fucking team back. Got my whole entire squad back.
Well, except Hunter.
Hunter's not. Hunter, you want to join the VC and just sit and listen and moderate? Or you don't even have to moderate. I got all the moderators here. You just want to sit and listen? He said he can hear me. He doesn't want to hear you, Timmy.
That's fine. Yeah, Epstein definitely did the Epstein thing. Oh shit!
I hate to tell
It
Zach. I hate to tell Zach, we're not ending this thing any sooner. Like, bro, you wasted 15 minutes of my time. We're just gonna keep fucking going.
Is it because he wished he could have touched you in a school instead of right now?
Man, I wish he would have touched me in the schoolyard. I've always wondered what that priest felt like. You know. Oh,
they got
wait!
soft
Did
hands,
I just say
bro.
that? Did I just say that out loud? Like, oh man,
They got
that's
soft hands,
that's
man.
a real sensitive topic. Really wish with that fucking. Ooh, hey,
He'll come back.
have any of you guys ever been a priest outside of Timmy? Like, have it? Like, y'all will fulfill my dreams.
What do you mean?
Of being a priest.
I've never been a priest.
I knew you've never been a priest. I was just asking everyone else. Have you ever been any of you guys ever been a priest? I'll pretend like I'm 8. Fucking A.
What?
This right here is why this is the. You know what? You got the DeltaBB Unfiltered. Here you go. The Delta. Oh, there's South Coast A.
Bro.
Are you sure you haven't been pre-gaming for this?
Oh, we have. That's why I'm a bad influence.
Hey, you know what? Cheers again.
I'm here, bro. Oh shit. If I was a priest though, BB, I'd touch you. I got you, dog. What? Nobody else answered. I mean, come on.
No one else answered me. You're right. I left you out of that shit, and you still answered it. Oh shit!
But I prefer 5-year-olds.
Bro, Big Brother's watching this shit. We're
I don't give a fuck,
both
dude.
fucking
I'm
getting
a-
ready. We're both getting ready tomorrow for our kinky shit that we
I'm
got going
on
on.
I'm on 2 different fucking federal watch lists, dude. I don't give a fuck.
So if he wouldn't have turned his fucking head in that teleprompter, he would have had one in the fucking dome.
Oh yeah,
100%. He would have
there
had
was
one.
people that do forensics for police departments and everything too, and analyze the videos. And the trajectory of the bullet was going to go through his forehead. Like,
So, do you not realize that fucking 5 of his secret service agents are under investigation right now? 5
They were-
of them motherfuckers are under investigation. They wanted that motherfucker to be taken out.
well, somebody did, because
Okay,
fact-
so
the fact
hold
of-
on. I have something else.
oh man,
So when they're inside of, because there's one secret service agent, and it might be multiple, I don't know. They're inside of this room, and they have all of the different police scanners going on. They have the sheriff, they have PD, they have Secret Service. All of them have all this different radio communication. They're not on all one service or one channel. There's a Secret Service agent that's supposed to be listening to everything. And it was supposedly called out that it was called out over the local PD that there was a potential shooter. Why didn't the Secret Service fucking hear that? Where were you at, bro?
they were waiting on orders to fire.
Why?
It was from their higher up.
Since when are their orders to take out a threat? You see that the motherfucker has a gun. You see he's laying down on the goddamn roof.
So there's this fantastic thing about the government. It's called rules of engagement.
Rules of engagement. So he had to pull the trigger. He had to pull the trigger for it to be
no.
rules of engagement.
So for Secret Service, I'm not particularly sure the procedure with that.
So
Yeah, I've never been
are
Secret Service.
you telling me that I can go to a rally tomorrow and I can use a fucking sniper as my monocle because I can see out of one fucking eye and it's my monocular. So I'm gonna sit there and use a scope as my monocular, and so just so I can see President Trump better. I'm
Well-
not scoped in on you, bro, but I can see you clearly through it. And I only have to go up a half mile in my fucking scope to be able to take your head off. But
If you got to go up a half mile, bro, you're fucking long ways away.
I'm trying to Chris Kyle this shit, okay, bro?
Okay, fucking 2 mile shot. Chill out. You got one good eye and a twitchy finger, dog. You need to chill. So the fucked up part about it is, with everybody that's getting brought up about being shot by the police and everything too, there are specific rules of engagement to where if there's not a shot fired, you can't shoot back. Military side, the biggest thing with like the
you're the fucking
Afghanistan
secret service. You're above fucking law
No, you're
enforcement
not.
side.
Yeah, not when it comes down to it.
That's the motherfucking
so
president
the
that
problem-
you have in your fucking hand. Like, even though he's a former president, that is the fucking president that you have in your fucking hands, bro.
The problem with
that's almost like the JFK thing. Now, I'm not trying to veer off, but that's almost like that fucking JFK thing, to where you sit there and there's a rumor that there was a bullet after JFK was shot. There was a unshot bullet that had JFK's name across the fucking bullet, just to say I was here. Just to say I was here.
That's where.
Now,
So
that's the
over in
theory.
Afghanistan, fighting against the Taliban and shit, like that's where the soldiers are getting upset, and they're kind of feeling a little bit, fucky towards, because you could get the Taliban shooting at you, but as soon as they drop their rifle and turn their back, rules of engagement states you can't kill them.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was
they
shown,
retreat.
that was shown in that was shown in American Soldier.
So
the rules of engagement
the
that was
point.
shown. That was shown inside of that, to where he was getting ready to snipe the woman, and he did end up killing her because she had the RPG in her hand, and he sat there and he killed her. He killed her, and then boom, the kid picks it up and he's like, "Please don't, please don't." Like, I'm just assuming what he's saying in his head, like he's not saying it, but he's like, "Please don't, please don't," and you could hear him take his breath when the kid drops it. He's like, "I don't fucking have to kill this kid." You have, if you're fucking shouldered up and you're getting ready to fucking pull that trigger, and it's a fucking previous U.S. president, rules of fucking engagement, your hands on the fucking trigger, we know your intention, fucking dome that motherfucker.
No, I agree with you.
Fucking dome
That's not how the bureaucracy works.
Well, you get into, that's when you start to get into like true
that's why you
fucking
have to
politics.
wait. That's why you have to wait for your orders to engage.
That's when you get into true
Because
fucking
if you
politics.
act out-
If there was an objective that was supposed to have happened, and I'll pull it up. Let me send it to my Discord. I'll fucking pull it up and show you the meme. It's not even a meme. It's a fuck. I'm trying to think. High school days back here.
Can you show it to me?
Not propaganda.
Can you autopilot this? I gotta take a piss.
Yeah, I'll autopilot this for a second. Alright, so I'm going to show this. I'll keep it pulled up so that Timmy can see it. Let me send it to my... you know what? I'm going to send it to this chat. Again, I thank all of my moderators. If you don't mind, tell who you guys are, because you guys deserve recognition. Let's go with the one on camera first.
I am the one and only Ace.
Go ahead. This one below me. On my left side. Yeah, on my left side.
Anybody?
Well, on your left side to us is a an open camera.
Well,
that one.
That would be somebody else.
Well, your screen is going to look different, but mine and Ace's screen are pointing to the same person.
Right there.
We're pointing to the same person. So you want to go? You're speaking, so you want to tell who you are?
Decoy NDA.
And that guy right there.
I'm the Shadow Scheming.
Appreciate my
now he shows
moder.
up.
He's been there, bro. He's been there. Appreciate my moderation team. You guys, man, I tell you, you guys are great. Y'all came in clutch. When I said hop in chat, all of you fucking were like, you know what? Fuck it. We're coming in for the DeltaBB. I would do the same for you guys, 100%.
Yeah, he has all these moderators on standby.
I almost feel like I do have you guys on fucking stand.
You always have at least one in chat. So.
Yeah, always. There's at least one of you inside of my chat. I didn't mean to be fucking violent when I was like, fucking one of you fucking speak up and tell me that you moderated this motherfucker out. But shit, he needed to be moderated out. This guy has been a problem for going on a year. Alright, so here's the I don't know the word for it. But it says on their name tags DOJ and CIA, and it says, but what if the Trump indictments don't take him out? And there's a picture of JFK. And they pretty much said take Trump out the same way as JFK. Is the entire meaning behind this entire thing. That motherfucker was playing. I'll show it one more time so Timmy can see it.
Yeah, show me.
Or no, look in the chat. Look in the you know how to get to the chat of this channel? Fucking look at that shit, dude. Like, that's some real fucking shit right there.
Well, it's close.
That's some fucking real shit right there.
It wasn't the DOJ, it was Hillary Clinton. She finally had enough.
Are you sure it wasn't the Obamas?
Nah, he smokes too much weed, bro.
No, I'm saying Michelle. Like, they're claiming that Michelle is going to run for president on the next ballot.
Nah, she should have fought Camilla for that. Kamala?
Yeah, Kamala Harris. Like, bro,
whatever.
I'm still pissed that fucking Fox took my bro off of the fucking air. Fucking Tucker Carlson. Like, bro, I'm so fucking mad about that still. I ain't watched Fox since. I unsubscribed from Fox Nation. I like watching cops.
Alright.
Like, that's the only way to watch fucking cops at.
I like Cops, bro, but I like Reno 911 better.
Well, the new episodes of Cops only come on Fox Nation, and you fired my bro, and I can only watch him on Twitter, but I have to get through the porn ads to be able to see him on X. To be able to watch
but that's
him.
the best part.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but...
Cabal.
Cabal.
Stop it.
Like she part
Can't
of
say
that. Like she part. You know what, Timmy? I'm gonna let you lead this for a second. I gotta go take a bathroom break. You fucking talk for a second.
I'm antisocial as fuck. Oh shit! So what did I miss while I was gone? What do you talk about? Oh, I can probably finally finish my story though before he hears it. So yeah, I don't think it was actually faked or anything like that, because you can't actually hit somebody in the ear from that fucking far, especially with I think he had like a red dot sight or some shit. So doing that is statistically impossible. It can be done. There's a YouTuber that recreated it to be able to hit him in the ear using the same sights that he had. So I don't think it was faked, but I also think it was bullshit that they had to wait on orders to be able to engage, which is kind of the bullshit part of the bureaucracy with everything. And oh, he's back. I'm gonna get interrupted.
I can still hear you.
I don't give a fuck.
These are wireless.
Oh, look at you, fancy man, fancy pants.
These are
Can't answer-
wireless. I can hear everything you fucking say.
But it's I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say because people are fucking crazy. There's been a lot of conspiracies out there. You know, the FBI actually had a little lawsuit with the King family about how they have to pay reparations for killing Martin. You know, so that being said, you know, once that was actually made public, that you thought that would actually be more of a big critique and, you know, bigger uproar than it was, and it's kind of been swept under the rug.
I'm so tired of hearing about reparations.
Well, that reparations was different than the fucking whole you were never a slave, but you want to get paid for your great granddad's suffering or your great grandmother.
I'm so tired of hearing about reparations.
I meant that as a
I got what you meant.
kind of a term.
I
So
got what you meant.
So you know, you can. The longer you wait on these conspiracies, the more Americans will forget about it. So, you know, compliance is key with any government, because without compliance, you won't have your power anymore. So, we're not going to find out whether this was an actual targeted attack until 10, maybe 20 years.
Yeah, it's going to be way after.
And even if it wasn't, the fact that he's still alive, kind of, it's like when you're taking your BB gun out and you're shooting at fucking birds, and you're a really good shot, but you never fucking hit one. You know, it's kind of just not their time.
So y'all just remember that I said that when I vote, I'm gonna write in Joe Biden. So like
You said this once and we got rated. Don't say it again.
I'm just saying I'm not voting for the big guy. I'm not voting for him. I'm gonna write in Joe Biden. And so I mean, imagine what the world would be like if the big guy wasn't there. I mean, it would be shit. It's shit right now. So look, I said this at work today. So this is some things that I'm gonna do because I love the way that America works.
Don't look at my comic.
So, man, your thigh or
It's called a thigh gap, baby. That's what's up.
So I said this at work today. So this is what I want. So my house has a 3% interest rate on it.
Fuck you.
I want to sell my house because I want that 9% interest rate that everyone else is paying. Man, I would love that 9% interest rate. Ugh. I feel like
I don't want to talk about it.
I feel like that's a good deal. Give me that 9% interest rate.
So we're actually purchasing a farm property here at the end of the month.
You tell your story last. This is my podcast. You create your own podcast and you tell your story.
Fuck you.
You create your own podcast and you tell your own story.
Let's see if you can teeter back to this one.
So the next one is my wife. I bought her a car, right? Right? Y'all following?
Ace is looking up porn right now.
Oh, Ace is he's watching. Ace is watching. Ace is watching our OnlyFans. He's going back and watching that video we created last night.
Wait, you got OnlyFans?
Last year, but we're not gonna get into that.
Oh, wait, you're watching wait. You're watching last year's?
Yes.
Hey, I was a part of that.
That was quality content.
It was quality.
That right there was quality. Anyways, I want to sell my wife's car that has a 0% interest rate, and I want to buy 2 cars, and I want them both to have 16% interest rate. I just want to throw some money around. You know what I mean? That grocery, I'm happy.
16% interest rate is still too low. You need to go for that 25 interest rate.
Well, dude, 25% is new accrued fucking interest.
Hold on. I enjoy going to the grocery store and spending $300 on a $100 worth of shit. I enjoy that shit right there. That's where the inflation is. I paid 200% more than what I would have paid when the big orange guy was in office. Just saying.
The only
that
inflation
right there is why I'm writing in Joe Biden.
The only inflation is when my cock gets larger when I can drop that amount of money buying groceries, baby.
I get so happy spending double the. Yep, exactly that amount.
Careful.
Exactly that amount. That amount. I get happy when I spend that amount. Who fucking sent me an attachment? Decoy NDA sent an attachment. There it is on grocery store. It'd be like $19.95, and that's an ounce of fucking hamburger meat.
Yeah, that ain't an ounce, bro. That's a gram. Trust me.
Oh,
You're gonna get robbed.
I don't even. We're not going there. We're not fucking going there.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're buying this farm property for. I think the interest rate is set at 6.15%.
I mean that's still not a bad percentage rate.
That's not bad, but if you calculate,
like, when I said 9%, like literally, interest rates are going at 8.99% right now.
National, it kind of goes by states too, because we're sitting at a interest rate of for Iowa. We're sitting at an interest rate of 6.5 to 7.5.
What was the highest that your state got up to? You know that?
Oh shit, dude, we probably got up to fucking 8%.
So
we're pretty low because we have so much.
Right now, we're still sitting at a 9% interest rate. Like it hasn't dropped in the state of Mississippi. It has not dropped.
Because you have too many white gangs.
I'm assuming that Texas, which is where that guy's from, is similar to the same market as ours.
Texas, I've heard, is lower. Texas actually wants people to come in, I might be. You know what? Wrong.
I'll leave that up to the Texas guy to look up what the interest market is now and look up what it was 6 months ago.
Because there was more incentives to get into Texas.
So look up your market now and look up your market 6 months ago of what your interest rate was on a house.
What was that, Ace?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Texas. And got a Canadian flag? Dude.
We used to have a Canadian server. We were Alberta Roleplay for a long time.
Dude, Canada loves Geneva suggestions.
Anyways,
and their war crimes.
So
what happened?
You served. So we're gonna switch over into some other conversations. So you served.
Shit. Yeah.
What branch did you serve for?
I was in the Army.
And how long were you in the Army?
Contract is for 6 active and 2 years inactive.
What did you sign up for in the Army?
What do you mean? Job-wise?
Yeah.
I was a track vehicle repair, 91 Hotel.
But you were never deployed?
No. I was activated in the States twice.
You got lucky, bro.
No, I consider myself unlucky, man. Or not lucky.
I get what you're getting at. But I feel like that's a needed fucking position. A lot of people choose, like they choose the positions that are less deployable. They get deployed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What is the word that I'm looking for? We lost the moderator.
The porn got to him.
Man, that OnlyFans, it's something. It's something special. I'm trying to think of the damn fucking word that they used, but pretty much it's like field operations of some sort that will have you sitting there and yeah, I'm gonna sign up for that, but you're the first to fucking be deployed kind of shit. Yeah, I know you would have laid your life down for the fucking country 100%.
I opted myself. I opted myself for each year to be deployed.
South Osage says he can still hear us. He just decided to be an outcast.
Oh, I called him out. That's fine. No, it's I consider myself lucky because I wouldn't have the family that I have now or the support system I do now. But it's kind of that double-edged sword to where I don't know, man. I don't understand those people that can sign up for a service, be stateside the whole time, and feel like they fulfilled their service. But I'm also being kind of a hypocrite and not going back in. But
fucking
yeah,
one of my monitors just decided that it was gonna go out. That's nice. We'll fix it after the podcast.
He's got to run.
No, I can still drag my fucking mouse over to it. It just decided that it was gone. That's how tonight's going.
Well, I'm glad it's the one that I'm on.
No, the one you're on is straight up fucking middle, but so like you said, you know, you'd wish you would have been deployed and things of that nature. How do you feel about what's going on now in like Gaza and Russia and Israel?
So like Gaza and Israel, the thing with that, people need to understand, I'm not saying it's right. I can't condemn either side. Muslims and Jews have been at war for centuries, thousands of years. And unfortunately, there's not an end in sight. I don't think that Israel was outside of their realm of defending themselves. I understand the warfare that they're going through right now is pretty difficult. You got to make questionable decisions. It's not going to be favorable for the global viewpoint. Russia and Ukraine conflict, I get a little bit more of a softer heart for Ukraine. I feel for those guys.
Ukraine is fucking putting up a big old fight.
They're putting up a big old fight, but they need a lot more support.
They do.
Russia,
nuclear weapons. Yeah, I can disagree with.
A very
like, no one needs nuclear weapons.
There's a term. That's a term that's been used by media quite often, but that's like basically what it is. They don't care how many people they lose. That's how World War II went until we got involved. We sent them tanks. We sent them an engineer for their armor. It seems to not be working anymore. It's kind of what we learned. Where are you going? He's hiding. You know, we learned in the fight against Taliban that you can't just throw a majority of your troops at it and just cover your losses.
My monitor's not broken. It was unplugged by a dog.
Dog got your monitor.
A dog got my monitor.
But
Sitting there fucking being like I was already pissed off about that guy. And I'm sitting there like, let me go under my desk and figure out what's going on with my monitor. If you saw my setup, dude, you know what? I'll fucking show you my setup. Continue your story. I'll show you my fucking setup. And you'll see why I was mad.
oh, damn, son. You owe your cousin like some money, right? You pay my rent.
They're the shit. Where the PC at? Yep. She
Where the DeltaBB at?
She over there somewhere.
That monitor over there, man.
That's where you at. You said, see, you
I
said,
see me.
you said in center stage.
Mm.
And then there's that one. And then there's that one. And there's the Yeti mic. Decoy in the A can tell you about that Yeti mic. You want a microphone, go buy that Yeti mic.
Oh yeah, definitely get a Yeti. Don't get an Elgato.
I got Astros right now, and it's not fucking actually going through my PC.
I've had my Yeti mic for
Sucks.
6 months, 7 months, something like that. I enjoy my Yeti mic. If Hunter would let me choose what mic I plugged up in our podcast, I would 100% hook up that Yeti mic all day long. But he didn't let me choose what mic I get to use.
Well, yeah, somebody should be taking those options from you. You make bad decisions, especially when I'm around.
That's what happens when you have an audio guy and a video guy. They want to go with their shit. They
know how to set it up, man.
They want to go with
Sounds
their
good. But so like the whole Russia-Ukraine conflict right now, like it's difficult because I remember they were bad, and I understand the Russian Federation, or whatever the fuck they call themselves now, they're not technically communist, but we got a lot of pro-communists and Marxists in America now. It kind of doesn't make sense because they invaded it was a very corrupt country. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of corruption to do with it. I don't think it was enough probable cause to invade the country. You just win it back over.
You got to get into like NATO and stuff like that.
Well, NATO. So the fun thing about NATO that you bring up is there was a agreement between NATO and the USSR, and then I believe with the new Russian Federation or whatever the government's called, that NATO wouldn't increase their mass towards the Russian border. It was kind of like a peace deal, right? So the aggressor, there would be no aggressor on either side as long as NATO didn't grow. And surprisingly, people wanted to favor NATO over Russia.
Well, you have to think too that the NATO agreement is similar to the agreement that we had with Germany. And it you get into like the United Nations and stuff at that point, and having to choose sides and everything. Thing is that the U.S. completely raises their deficit anytime we join a war. In my opinion, and it's that guy that I'm not voting for, that big orange guy, I'm completely writing in Joe Biden, is that we pull our troops out of shit that our business doesn't fucking reside in. Like, fucking take our noses out of shit that it doesn't belong. We'll put our noses when it becomes a threat to us, but we'll also be forceful at the same time to where we're a feared nation. We are no longer a fucking feared nation. There are many of fucking countries that say we're a fucking joke. And it's horrible to even think that. Once you get into like the 9/11 days and stuff to where we were feared, we're fucking taking out the leaders of that shit. I can get into some really fucked up shit to where like Obama fucking took credit for Hussein Hussein. No, fucking Bush pulled the trigger on that, and you just so happened to become president during the operation. Like, you get into some really fucked up shit, and people take credit for shit that they had nothing to fucking do with. There's some people that say that motherfucker's not dead because they fucking dropped his body in the fucking ocean. Now, that is the way that shit goes. They just fucking drop them in the middle of the ocean. That's the way that maritime works. They fucking throw them in the middle of the ocean. That's the way they put a body at peace. I don't know, I digress.
Well, do you remember what country actually got taken out in?
What, Iraq?
I believe it was Iraq, and I believe.
But he was said to also have fled Iraq at one point.
His compound, I believe, and I might be wrong, was Iraq. And when Obama initiated the order to actually take him out, we went against.
The order was already placed in Bush.
Well, it may have been in place in
It was
Bush.
already placed.
It may have been in place in Bush to kill on sight or to assassinate him, but
Bush and his administration, they knew where he was at. That's been proven that Bush administration knew where he was at. Obama, within his first 6 months of office, executed.
So why did Bush wait?
Bush didn't wait. Bush already had pulled the trigger and said, go. They were working on finding him. How is it Obama found him within 6 months? They knew where he was at. Or did they? Did they know where he was at? Think about that.
So the confusion with me is
the Bush administration knew where he was at.
So if the Bush administration knew where he was at, why did they not pull the trigger?
They knew the general location.
So why not pull the trigger, though?
Why would you be hiding in your compound, which is a known location, and you know you have a bounty on your head? Think about that.
I don't believe the compound was built until after the Bush administration.
Do some research on it. I haven't done a lot of research on it. Do a little bit of research on it. Was the compound there already?
I don't believe it was, but it might have been.
Why wouldn't you flee from that location?
Well, I mean, you've been safe for so long in a country that says that you're not there.
Was America feared then?
Yeah.
We
were kind of a laughingstock with how we performed. Honestly, it's the same way. It's the same way that Russia is sitting now.
We put our nose in places that it shouldn't have been. We were creating wars that we shouldn't have been inside of.
So
we're always the first line of defense within the United Nations. Always.
Well, we're the major contributor by far. But
the way Trump.
What I'm trying to get at is the way that we performed to go against the Taliban with how different the fighting was. You gotta see it from a bird's eye view from other nations, to where we did not perform very well, and it's kind of the same way that Russia is performing in Ukraine. You have more losses being the attacking force into a foreign land, and it's easier to pass on criticism with that, because if you're constantly forcing forward or pressing forward, you're obviously going to take more casualties than defending. It's where Germany really stood fast in World War II, is they started defending more and taking out more of the NATO allies. So that is what is perceived on other countries, is how that major force is performing in the war that they initiated. So I don't think that we were really particularly feared, because even though the Taliban had 50% less of the technology that we had, they were performing very well on repelling us. And quite frankly, it's kind of different though. It's a little different though, because we retaliated against the Taliban for the 9/11 attacks, but we didn't perform any better, except we were pissed off. Of course we wouldn't perform better. Well, kind of, if you think about it. Well, I understand that we were set on a mission at that point, but you get into where we haven't really ever had an attack in our homeland. So Pearl Harbor. That's a big one.
100%. That's a huge one.
So then we ended up dropping 2 suns on Japanese cities that won that war.
But you get into like, okay, so we can get into like the immigrants and stuff that are being allowed into the country now. So we pretty much have an open border system. Pretty much. We have an open border system. Fucking every day there's thousands of immigrants being allowed into our border. Again, I'm signing that Joe Biden guy. Yeah. I'm signing him on my ballot. But continuous immigrants are being allowed into our country. What says they aren't building a fucking army to retaliate at some point towards the land of the fucking free? It's less and less free every day, and if you continue to let certain things happen, your freedoms are slowly being taken away for the people that laid their lives on the line for this country. More and more freedoms are being taken away every day, and you don't even fucking realize it. There's certain people that are fucking woke. Shout out to Memphis Ripley for that statement. Fucking being woke. I don't know if me and you agree on what we're talking about now, and it is what it is. We can talk afterwards if I offended you in any way.
Brother, I got a tough skin, man. I don't get offended about shit. I try to understand where people are coming from.
Me and you are pretty much on a pretty level ground and understand each other. I mean, I feel like we haven't really disagreed. Like, there's not a full-blown argument going on.
Well, that's not the type of person I am. Honestly, like, see, the thing with America, we were always the land of degenerates, criminals.
We're a land of
immigrants. That's where we got sent from the UK to begin with to a undesirable land to get rid of. That's why all of us
have different heritages and stuff. None of us are fucking Native American. So
the risk you take letting all these people in with ideologies is unfortunately, it could be bad, it could be really good. But if you're going to close off the bare roots of the country to where this is where you can come and make it, you know, what are we really as Americans? I'm not agreeing that there are not bad people out there that are going to do harm, but becoming secluded and becoming all righteous, I mean, we saw how that worked out in Germany. We saw how, you know, like you said, our freedoms are being taken away every single fucking day.
A big one right now is I watch a lot of, I don't know about you, Tim. I watch a lot of First Amendment videos. One of my favorite auditors to watch is Long Island Audit. So he's
a good one.
He's the most professional out of all of them. And one of his recent ones was that he went to a PD that was giving out tickets, and they did not accept cash as a tender. That is the legal fucking tender in America.
Especially if you're paying federal fines.
That's a federal. Not even federal fines, even state.
It's state or federal fines. You cannot.
They do not. This specific police department does not accept cash or check.
That's a federal law to where you have to accept the tendency.
You are not allowing the federal tendency to be paid. And then there's a fee. You cannot pay with a debit or credit card on site. You have to pay online. So all of my legal tenders cannot be paid there. I have to. Well, what legal tender actually can be? There's no legal tender that can be paid there. You have to either do it online. There's no cash or check. You have to do it by money order. Is there only legal? It's not even a legal tender. Money order is not a legal tender.
The only legal tender specified by the federal government.
I cannot
is
give you a president.
cash.
I cannot give you a president. That's the big issue, is that he cannot give you a president to pay a fine. Like, you're breaking amendments and shit.
Well, did you see the one where he went to? I think it was. Oh shit! He went to a police department with a guy trying to file for a firearms license, and he brought the state required paperwork, but since it wasn't the required paperwork by the police department, they wouldn't actually accept it.
Have you seen the South Haven, Mississippi one, where you've
No.
been and I live?
I have not. He went to South Haven?
He went to South Haven, Mississippi.
Oh, good. I gotta contact them.
They would not let him through the parking lot. He was recording. He was getting ready to go inside. They would not let him off of the parking lot, and told him that if he stepped any further, he would be under arrest for trespassing on public fucking property. Like, fucking South Haven's on a fucking. They're on a pedestal.
They're on a downward spiral, that's for sure.
Say as I do, not as I am, or do as I say, not as I do.
Not as I do. Yep.
Is how they are, and it's shit.
They've been like that for a while, though.
Yeah, bro, you were breaking. Well, that's what happens when you come down to the South, to where you have that thin blue line that all of these people talk about, and that blue line, that thin blue line gang, is legit. That is legit. There's some fucking power hungry motherfuckers. You can run a red light without any lights or sirens, but if I do, I'm getting pulled over and I'm getting a ticket for it.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Better be careful. You might be Hillary Clinton.
I back the police 100%. Like that you know, without we have to have law and order within our country. 100%. But you need to think the same way that I think about my Discord community, is I am a member before I'm an admin. If I don't want that to happen inside of my community, well, then I don't do it. But if I want, you got to lead by example. Is pretty much what I'm getting at. Lead by fucking example.
Oh, that's not something that's very done very much in this country.
It's not done, and it's horrible. Again, I'm gonna write in that guy, Joe Biden. How do you spell Biden again? Because I almost forgot.
Grassley.
Oh, I thought it was Trump.
No, Chuck Grassley for president.
Just run to any local cemetery and you pick a name at random.
No, that's for votes,
no,
not
that's
for write-ins.
Votes, man. That's votes. Golly,
That's right.
dude. Get with the
Oh,
program.
I thought you were talking about the convention again. I'm sorry.
No, I thought you were talking about the 2020 election. Shit. Confusing me.
Well,
Damn,
here's
dude.
the thing. I don't want a president in that's got a hole in his ear.
He ain't. It healed. And
It's cartilage. That shit don't heal.
no. So you're telling me it was fake? We want to go
Nah.
there. That
He got gauged for free with a fucking 5.56. I honestly don't think it matters who is in power. The head that it's gonna fucking change.
Let's switch over. So we're going back. We're going back to the beginning, to where I asked you about. Man, you watch everything that I do. You said that you're caught up on 2 drunks, 3 drunks in a bottle. You're caught up on that.
3.5. I'm the half, man. I gotta take credit for it.
Still salty, huh?
What the fuck do you mean?
You're catching up on the DeltaBB Unfiltered, so you're watching some of these. This was a great episode. We've kept concurrent viewers, even though half of them were my moderators. What's his name, Scott? But before my moderators hit, we were high up there. We were like at 8. So we're gonna get good views off of this. How do you feel about being on podcasts? How has that experience been for you? Like, are you comfortable in your environment? How do you feel about podcasts in general?
I don't know. So it's kind of nerve-wracking at first. You know, I thought, and I think I've mentioned this before on 3.5 drunks in a bottle. Always kind of wanted to be on a podcast. I've always wanted to be. I kind of wanted to start one. I've never had the time. I didn't have the money or equipment. It's been the first time I was pretty nervous, but now 3rd one in. I mean, shit, dude. I'm just here. You know, I'm gonna say some shit that's stupid. I'm gonna get corrected. But I'm not gonna change myself, you know, for it. So that's where I become more comfortable with being here, and it's I don't know, I've loved it, man. It's been great just to be able to sit here, fucking rant.
How do you feel about being like more towards of like being a star of the show kind of thing, like having a one-on-one conversation? Would you prefer that over our 3.5 drunks?
That's what I thought.
How do you feel about this format over that format?
So I can't really give an assessment because
would you rather
we've
have
had
that personable conversation that we're having tonight, to where you're probably a little more heard, just because like it's more like you're here in person, actually talking to me. Even though we have moderators in chat and we've asked for their opinions and such, how do you feel like tonight went? Like, would you be back here if I asked you to be back here again?
Oh, most definitely. I think it's a little hard to assess it because of the events that happened.
Well, this is a completely different format too.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
you drink on your own account here, you know.
I'm still drinking the same, man.
We've cheers. We're gonna do it one more time. For sure.
The only thing that hasn't came out this time is this bottle.
Should I pull a liquor bottle out to end us tonight? Is that what you're wanting? You want to hit that liquor bottle one time?
I might do one, but so to get back to your question though, like it's kind of hard to assess because we've had some things during this podcast to where it's we've had a raid that's taken a lot of our attention away from it, and
raids don't normally happen, I promise.
No, and I understand that, and then we've had the moderators come in here, which isn't bad. I'm kind of indifferent. I don't really care about being in the spotlight. That's never been who I am. I'll be here on the sidelines, fucking chipping in, making comments, you know, funny jokes and whatever. But it's kind of hard to assess it. I mean, I've had more, say, on-screen time than technically the 3.5 drunks in a bottle, but it's still been the same amount of fun. It's been the same amount of interactions. It's been the same amount of, it's kind of, they've kind of equalized out. And I mean, I'm more comfortable now than I was on the first time. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
How do you feel about coming on a squad cast to where you have actually my moderators are actually a part of that, to where it's literally a entire group of us at one time, and we just pick a topic and we discuss multiple topics. How do you feel about being a part of that? You want to be a part of that one day?
Do they like priests? Hell yeah, man! I'm down for anything. It might be my first time, but it ain't gonna be my last time.
I would for sure have you back here, 100%. Honestly, to me, me speaking from a drunk standpoint, drunk one, to be precise, I have felt bad that we've added someone new that to where kind of the TV screen kind of gets, which is where you sit, is the TV screen kind of gets neglected a little bit. But to be able to have this one-on-one conversation with you and to actually, like, your voice is heard, I've enjoyed tonight. Even though we've had the raid, we've had civil conversation. I'll hear your viewpoints a little bit afterwards, where you're like, man, you were legit unfiltered tonight.
Well, you better call me if you have any questions. I'll reiterate.
No, we'll sit in this. We'll sit in this Discord chat after the podcast ends. I'll want a little bit of feedback on what I could have done better and things of that nature. I do it with everyone. I have certain people, Decoy NDA and Shadows Gaming. Like, those guys, they can be on here all day long. They've been a part of quite a bit of things I've done, and I've had no complaints about how I run things. 100%.
They're just scared of you. I'm not.
I don't know. Me and Shadows Gaming have gone toe to toe. I don't know if he's scared of me or not. He's probably not.
Well, good. You need people in your corner that aren't scared to raise questions and criticism.
That's my big thing. Is like, tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm out of line. I wouldn't have added Shadows Gaming. Just gonna pick on him for a little bit. Wouldn't have added him be able to end a live stream if I didn't trust him, or if he wouldn't have told me that I'm doing something I shouldn't do.
Someone call?
Huh? I don't know what he said.
Did somebody call?
Yeah,
we called you, baby.
Yeah,
What's up? You like priests?
Anyways, let me go grab a liquor bottle, and I guess, or actually, Hunter, you still got Jack sitting in your desk? All right.
My only condition. Hunter's got to do a shot too.
You gotta have him on camera?
Well, how do I know you're not faking it like these other fucking content guys?
Hang on, Hunter's about to turn his camera on. I'm gonna pour a shot for me and Hunter. I gotta start the lights.
God damn, shit's bright. The puppy dog. Look at that puppy dog. They're so happy.
That might be the culprit that unplugged his monitor earlier.
That's probably it. He better pet that dog. Hey, you better pet that dog. Oh, my dog's barking now. Great.
Oh, where's Hunter at?
I don't know. You're right next to him.
Hunter is coming in my camera shot. Let me turn on the light so you can see Hunter.
I can see him just fine. What's up, bro?
You've had my fucking shot glass.
No,
You passed it.
I have not.
This is
on
the
my desk.
this is the fucking shot glass I was looking for last weekend.
Well, it's because it's not yours.
It is my fucking shot glass.
It's fine, Hunter, dude. I got your back.
You know what? I'm taking a shot at my own fucking shot.
Jesus
Shot glass I
Christ.
can keep.
Fucking. Can I chase?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna fuck what you do, man. Just do the shot.
No, Hunter just shook his head and said, "No, I can't chase."
Cheers. buddy.
Cheers, babies. Love it. Thank you.
Been a while. Jack.
Well, I will say I appreciate you guys for letting me on here.
You ain't got to say you guys. This is DeltaBB right here. Hunter will tell you.
Well, Hunter's right there, baby.
Hunter ain't
That's
got
what's
nothing to do with DeltaBB.
Well, even
Hunter,
the first
what you
time,
gotta do
you know,
with
first,
Hunter,
the
you
first
know what?
two times.
Hunter, what do you have to do with DeltaBB?
I was on one episode of the DeltaBB
Yeah, that's
Unfiltered.
what's up.
Or do you consider yourself a producer of the DeltaBB?
Not a producer. That's your wife. I am a manager though of the DeltaBB.
I don't have any producers over the DeltaBB. DeltaBB is DeltaBB. I created my intro.
What? Oh,
You wait for it to come out there?
A
careful,
little bit, yeah.
careful.
Yeah, he hold on. He was waiting. He was almost waiting on Jess.
Yeah, she will.
He's a
She'll
chief
peep out of the
producer.
shadows
I'm
and smack the
manager
fuck out of you.
His channel.
You're one of the managers over my channel.
One of the managers.
Shadows Gaming. Shadows Gaming is actually the producer of the DeltaBB Unfiltered. Congratulations! I just promoted you, Shadows. You're the
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I just want to, I appreciate you guys letting me be on these podcasts here.
Thanks,
It's
Hunter,
been it's been
Taking
a pleasure.
shot. Appreciate it, man.
Uh,
Go back to
thank you,
whatever
bro.
the fuck you were doing.
Good to see you. It's been a pleasure, and it's always something I wanted to do. So I'm glad I get to be able to do it with you guys, especially you. I get to shoot shit with family. It's good.
This is my
I
shit,
get to see
dude.
that.
I love doing this
Yeah.
shit. Anytime, it's not even just being on camera. We've shot episodes of podcast. We've shot episodes of DeltaBB Unfiltered to where I wasn't on camera at all. I don't care about being on camera. This is a hobby. I don't make any money off of this shit. I just enjoy like getting to meet whoever the fuck I meet and getting to have family on this and have the conversation that we have. Absolutely amazing. I'm happy to do it. I will do it all fucking day long. I'm sure that me and you can do another episode and can go another 2 hours. Like me and you said at the beginning of this, we can go for fucking ever. Anyways, I'm going to end this. We can continue to have this conversation afterwards. But I'm going to end the live stream. Till next time, I'm the DeltaBB. Thank you for watching the DeltaBB Unfiltered. I'm going to let my guests go first, and then I'm going to let my moderators go at the end of it.
I'll see you guys later. This has been Timmmmmy, and you guys have a great night. Moderators, that's you. Q.
This is Decoy NDA. Have a wonderful evening.
Shadows.